So tell me how the two of you met.
Oh, this poor homeless kid on the street, I gave him a lift and
Wow.
took him in.
Wow.
No, Chris was going to film school in LA, originally from Beatrice, Nebraska though, and he needed to film his thesis, which was an ambitious one, but he didn't have the money. So he heard from a classmate that Fresno, which was a few hours north of LA, it was a place where he could probably get all his locations for free. And he came up to Fresno, and I am in Fresno and been living there for many years. And I had just come off of winning the TV show Wipeout, and I was just ecstatic about, finding a way to get into entertainment and being a part of it. And I heard that this kid was coming up to Fresno to film his thesis.
And I needed stunt guys for my film, and Travis was now a self-proclaimed professional stuntman, having been on Wipeout and won.
Yeah, so I was the guy for the job. And
clearly,
while we were working on it, I was just trying to pick his brain and trying to learn and just soak it all in. And I was really impressed with his drive and determination, and really kind of how he was able to kind of command a crew in a way that they took his direction, and really, it was a well-run ship when it was under his direction. And I thought, I gotta get to know this kid. I gotta be friends with him. I gotta learn from him. And he taught me a lot. And we developed a friendship, created our company, Tremendum Pictures.
And we started working on this movie, or started brainstorming ideas for this movie in 2011. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And so then you guys released a trailer before you actually released a movie, and you did so on YouTube, and that kind of brought you here. So.
Well, it goes back a little bit earlier than that. We had the concept, and we wanted to film an experimental trailer. So we spent money we probably didn't have, $250, to make a trailer to see if the concept would work.
And we used that trailer to get investments to make the movie. And we used it, and we got that movie finished within like 6 months. So it's like from 2011 to 2012, we had made this trailer and made the movie, totally guerrilla style in Fresno. And from that movie, that's when we cut this trailer and put it on YouTube, and just to see what would happen. And we started getting calls from people in Hollywood that were interested and wanted to know more, including Dean Schneider at Management 360, and he ultimately, signed us as clients, and they're our managers now, and he got the DVD to Jason Blum at
we had, it was like many other nights when we went down to LA when we were casting our main characters, or when we were working on sound design. We drove down in the van, we stayed outside of the posh Beverly Hills office. In the van, Chris slept sideways, and I put my feet under the thing, and like everything we had went into this movie. But when it got into Jason Blum's hands, he said, guys, we want to do something. You could do fine on your own with digital distribution and festivals and all this, but we think that if you do a little bit more, you could really make it hard for a studio to turn it down for a wide theatrical release, or even just to be in theaters. That was our biggest hope, And when he told us that, we just said, we're in it to do this big. Let's go for it.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after that. Well, it was a little while. We had to shoot quite a bit, but after we had sort of the version 2.0 of the Gallows, New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers saw it and had to have it, and we couldn't.
And we're happy to have that. Yeah,
that's a great Cinderella story. That's amazing.
we're just so happy that it's us.
Any advice for other young filmmakers? Like one piece of advice you'd give them?
I would advise people that want to get into filmmaking just to keep creating content. Keep doing what you're passionate about. Technology is at your fingertips these days, and so is the internet, as we're proof of. And you can really do a lot with just determination and an idea.
Yeah, and I would say, it doesn't matter where you are or what you have. If you have a thought, go for it. Just make it happen. And you don't have to know how. You just have to know that you want it to happen, and you're working towards it happening. And a way will be made known. The stars will align. Things will work out. So go for it.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.